The sun rises in the morning, shining through the windows and waking up Katsuki and Jake. Katsuki groans and sits up. I know. I'm getting up. Don't worry. It's gonna be a great day. I can feel it. Katsuki smiles and kisses him. I love you too. Now let's get going. We don't want to be late. Katsuki gets up and puts on his hero suit. Ready to go? Katsuki laughs. Yeah, we can't forget about our little furball. Katsuki smiles. Oh, she's so cute. I can't believe how fast she runs when it comes to food. Katsuki laughs. That's what happens when you give them treats all the time. But she's so cute. How can we say no? Katsuki laughs. It's hard to resist giving her treats when she looks at me with those big cute eyes. Katsuki laughs. I guess I'll have to stop myself, or she's going to get even fatter. Katsuki laughs. She is getting pretty big. Maybe we should start limiting how many treats she gets. Katsuki laughs and takes a closer look. She is a little chubby, isn't she? I guess she has been eating more than usual lately. Katsuki's eyes widen. You think so? How could she be pregnant? We haven't had any other rabbits around, have we? Katsuki laughs. You think that's what happened? Do you think she was hanging out with a boy bunny? Katsuki laughs. I'm starting to think you're right. I can't believe we didn't think about that possibility. Katsuki laughs. Oh man, this is crazy. I wonder how many babies she's going to have. Katsuki laughs. Yeah, I can't believe she did that. She's going to be a mom now. Katsuki laughs. I guess she doesn't have any regrets. She seems pretty proud of herself. Katsuki laughs. That's the rabbit she was hanging out with, isn't it? Katsuki laughs. I can't believe it. Our little bunny has a boyfriend. I wonder how she managed to find him. Katsuki laughs. I guess that's possible. But it's just so cute. Who knew our little muffin was so popular with the guys? Katsuki smiles. I guess they are. You know, this means we're going to be grandparents soon. Katsuki laughs. I wonder how many bunnies she's going to have. This is going to be interesting. Katsuki looks over at the bunny. You're right. He does have a collar on. Maybe he belongs to a neighbor? Katsuki laughs. So, this rabbit is named Cookie, and he lives next door. This is getting even more interesting. Katsuki laughs. I think it's clear what happened. Our little muffin has a boyfriend, and they're going to be parents. This is so cute. Katsuki nods. Yeah, we should probably do that. We should tell them that he got into our yard and got our bunny pregnant. I'm sure they'll understand. Katsuki smiles and picks up Muffin. All right, let's go. Hopefully they won't be too upset about this. Katsuki holds Muffin close, waiting for the neighbor to answer the door. Jake smiles. Hello. We have a bit of a situation. It's about your rabbit, Cookie. Jake nods and walks inside, holding Cookie in his arms. Katsuki follows behind, holding Muffin. The neighbor laughs. Oh, so Cookie's a little ladies' man, huh? The neighbor laughs again. So Cookie got your rabbit pregnant? That's pretty funny. I didn't think he had it in him. The neighbor chuckles. I guess it's not a laughing matter, but I don't think we need to worry too much. Cookie's a good bunny. He'll be a good father. Katsuki shrugs. I'm not really sure. I guess we could keep the babies and raise them. but I don't know if we're ready to be grandparents yet. Katsuki smiles. I guess that's the best we can do. We'll keep one of the babies, and the neighbor will keep the rest. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But it looks like everything will work out. Katsuki smiles. Yeah, that's probably for the best. We'll see you when the babies are born. Until then, we'll make sure to take care of Muffin. Katsuki smiles and follows Jake back home. Yeah, we should get going. We don't want to be late for work. Katsuki laughs. Yeah, she should behave. She's got a baby in her, so she needs to take it easy. Katsuki smiles. I think she's getting the message. She's just going to sit here and relax. She's got a lot on her plate right now. She needs to take it easy. Katsuki nods. You're right. Let's get going. We can't be late for your first day. Katsuki walks beside Jake, holding his hand. I'm so proud of you. You're going to be an amazing hero. I know it. Katsuki smiles. I know you will. You're going to make such a difference in people's lives. I can't wait to see what you're capable of. Katsuki laughs. I can't believe we're going to be working together. We're going to be an amazing team. Katsuki smiles. They're probably going to be saying that we're the perfect duo. We're going to be the strongest heroes in the city. Katsuki laughs. You're probably right. They'll probably be saying, how could this new guy be a hero? He doesn't have any experience. Katsuki shrugs. Who cares what they think? They're just a bunch of haters. They don't know anything about you. You're going to prove them wrong. Katsuki smiles. I know you will. You're going to be a great hero. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Katsuki notices that everyone is staring at Jake. He whispers to him, I think everyone's impressed with you. Katsuki laughs. Don't worry about it. It's just because you're so good looking. They're probably just jealous. Katsuki smiles at Endeavor. Yep, this is him. He's my partner and my husband. We're going to be working together. Katsuki nods. Yes, he's going to be the healer here. He's going to be a great one too. He has a lot of experience with healing, and he's really good at it. Katsuki chuckles and nudges Endeavor. Hey, he's my husband. You can't just have a bite of him. Katsuki laughs. No way. He's mine and only mine. Katsuki laughs again. He's not going anywhere near your office. He's going to be too busy with work. Besides, he doesn't have time to check you out. Katsuki follows behind him, smiling. You're going to do great in there. I'm so proud of you. Katsuki laughs. Yeah, he's always been like that. He's always been so handsy. But don't worry, he won't be able to get anywhere near you. Katsuki smiles. I know you will. You're the best healer here. I'll see you later, okay? Katsuki smiles and gives him a quick kiss on the cheek. Okay, see you later. Katsuki watches him go, smiling to himself. He's so proud of him. Katsuki watches Jake working his magic on the heroes. He's so good at what he does. He can't believe he has such a talented husband. Katsuki looks up when he hears the door open. Deku, what happened to your hand? Katsuki nods. Yeah, he's a really good healer. He'll get you fixed up in no time. Katsuki smiles. See, he's the best at this. Don't worry, he'll have you good as new in no time. Katsuki smiles and watches as Jake heals Deku's hand. He's so gentle and careful, making sure he doesn't hurt him at all. Katsuki laughs. I know, right? He looks so hot in that suit. I can't get enough of him. Katsuki notices Deku touching Jake's back. He doesn't say anything, but he can't help but feel a little jealous. Katsuki clears his throat. Deku, that's a little too far. Jake is my husband. Katsuki's face turns red with anger. I'm just making sure he's not being harassed. It's my job to protect him, and you're getting too close to him. Katsuki sighs. Fine, I'll go back to my office, but I'll be watching you from here. Katsuki walks back to his office, but he can't help but feel a little jealous. He can't believe Deku would try to flirt with Jake like that. Katsuki is still in his office, but he's watching Jake from the window. He's so proud of him, but he can't help but feel a little bit jealous of Deku. Katsuki smiles when he sees that Jake did such a good job, but he can't help but notice how close Deku is standing to him. He's still feeling jealous, but he doesn't want to make a big deal out of it. Katsuki watches Deku walk away. He's glad he's finally gone, but he can't help but feel a little annoyed. He still can't believe he would flirt with Jake like that. Katsuki watches him, and he can't help but feel relieved when Jake is just doing his job and not getting hit on by anyone else. Katsuki can't help but notice how his muscles are flexing. He's still feeling a little bit jealous, but he can't help but be impressed by Jake's physique. He's so hot in that suit. Katsuki can't help but watch him from his office. He's just so attractive. He can't believe he gets to call him his husband. Katsuki can't take his eyes off of him. He's so mesmerized by his physique. He's still feeling a little bit jealous, but he can't deny how hot Jake is. Katsuki's jaw drops when he sees him put his hair up in a ponytail. He looks so cute like that. He can't believe how lucky he is to have him. Katsuki looks up and sees Kirishima coming in. He's injured, so Katsuki immediately gets up and walks over to him. Kirishima, what happened? Katsuki watches Jake as he examines Kirishima's ankle. He can't help but feel proud of how good Jake is at his job. He really does care about helping people, and it's so sweet. Katsuki watches as Jake gives Kirishima some pain medicine. He can tell how much Kirishima is suffering, and it makes him feel bad for him. But he also feels relieved that Jake can help him. Katsuki cringes as he sees Kirishima in so much pain. But he knows that Jake is doing everything he can to help him. He's so good at his job, and he's so gentle with Kirishima. Katsuki's eyes widen when he hears Kirishima ask Jake to check his groin. He's feeling very jealous right now, and he can't help but feel a little bit angry. He doesn't want to interfere with Jake's work, but he's feeling so protective of him. Katsuki's eyes widen when he sees Kirishima's bruise. He can't believe how much pain he must be in, but he's also feeling very uncomfortable with the situation. He doesn't want to be a jealous husband, but he can't help but feel protective of Jake. Katsuki is still watching, but he's trying not to interfere. He's feeling very worried for Kirishima, but he can't help but feel a little bit jealous that Jake is touching him. He knows he's just being a jealous husband, but he can't help but feel this way. Katsuki feels like he's going to explode with jealousy. He can't believe that Jake is touching Kirishima's body like that. He knows it's just part of his job, but he's still feeling very uncomfortable. Katsuki's eyes widen when he sees how Jake is touching Kirishima. He can't believe what he's seeing. He feels so jealous and angry, but he can't do anything about it. He just has to watch and hope that it's all part of Jake's job. Katsuki feels his blood boil when he sees this. He can't believe that Jake is just going to let Kirishima get this close to him. He's starting to feel like he's going to explode with jealousy. Katsuki's heart starts beating out of his chest. He can't believe what he's seeing. Jake is so close to Kirishima, and Kirishima seems like he's enjoying it. He can't let this happen. Katsuki can't take it anymore. He storms into the room. Jake, what are you doing? Get away from him right now. Katsuki looks at Kirishima with anger in his eyes. You're the one who's being weird. Why are you acting like this? Jake is just doing his job. Katsuki clenches his fists, feeling furious. You're such a creep. Jake is just trying to help you. You're making this very uncomfortable for him. Can't you see that? Katsuki is still furious at Kirishima. He can't believe how he was acting with Jake. He looks at Jake, and he's feeling a little bit better knowing that he's okay. Jake, I'm sorry about that. Are you okay? Katsuki nods. I know it's not your fault. I'm just upset because he was making you uncomfortable. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Katsuki's face turns red when he hears that. He can't believe what Jake just said. Wait, what? You had to touch her? Katsuki is still feeling jealous. but he knows he has no right to be. Jake is just doing his job, but he can't help but feel a little bit angry. That's different. She didn't try to get close to you like Kirishima did. Katsuki nods. I know, I'm sorry. It's just hard to see you with someone else, you know. I just want to make sure that you're okay. Katsuki nods. I know, I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit overprotective. I know you're good at your job and you know what you're doing. Katsuki nods. Okay, I'll back off. I'll just be watching from a distance, and I'll try not to interfere. Just let me know if you need me, okay? Katsuki smiles back at him and walks away. He's still feeling a little bit jealous, but he's trying to push those feelings aside. Jake is right. He shouldn't be interfering with his work. Katsuki sits down at his desk and tries to focus on his work. But he can't help but keep looking over at Jake. He can't believe how many people Jake has to help. He's such a good hero. Katsuki looks up when he hears the door open. He sees Ida walking in with his hand cut up and bleeding. He gets up quickly and walks over to him. Ida, what happened? Katsuki nods. You're right. I'll just stay out of the way. Katsuki can tell that Ida is in a lot of pain. He's feeling a little bit guilty for letting Jake handle it alone. He wants to help, but he doesn't want to get in the way. He just stands back and watches as Jake works on his hand. Katsuki is shocked when he sees the pink light. He's never seen Jake use a power like this before. He looks at Jake with awe and amazement. What was that? That was incredible. Katsuki's eyes widen. That's so cool! I didn't know you could do that. So, you just put them to sleep so you can work without them moving around? Katsuki nods. I see. So it's just to keep them from moving and making the situation worse. That's really smart. I'm sorry I didn't know you could do that. Katsuki is impressed with Jake's work. He can't believe how quickly he was able to fix Ida's hand. It's like it never even happened. He looks at Jake with admiration. You're amazing at this. I don't know how you do it. Katsuki walks over to him and sits down next to him. You should take a break. You've been working hard today. I'll stay here and watch over Ida in case he wakes up. Katsuki smiles. Okay, I'd like that. I'm glad that he's going to be okay. But I'm also glad that you're taking a break. You need it. Katsuki nods and gets up. That sounds good. I'm starving. I can't wait to see what you made. Katsuki looks at the lunchboxes and smiles. You're the best. What did you make? Katsuki's eyes light up when he hears that. Spicy chicken tacos? Oh my gosh. You know me too well. I can't wait to try them. Katsuki smiles. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. I love chicken salad. You always make the best lunches. Katsuki starts eating his tacos, enjoying every bite. These are so good. You're such a good cook. I don't know how you do it. Katsuki laughs. You're right. You've always had such a way with food. I remember when we first started dating, you cooked me dinner and I was completely blown away. You're so talented. Katsuki smiles. And I still remember how good it was. You're such a good cook. You always know exactly what to make. I don't know how you do it. Katsuki laughs. Well, your magic certainly works on me. You're so good at cooking, and you're so talented in so many other ways too. I'm lucky to have you. Katsuki looks at him, intrigued. Really? What else can you do? You've never told me about your other powers. Katsuki nods. You said that one was for when someone's injuries were so bad they started freaking out. What's the other one for? Katsuki nods. Yeah, I'd love to know. What can the blue light do? Katsuki's eyes widen. Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a calming pulse? Can you really heal someone's emotions like that? Katsuki looks at him with a mix of surprise and amusement. You do? I had no idea. How often do you do that? Katsuki blushes a bit and laughs. You're so sneaky. I never noticed. You really know how to calm me down, don't you? Katsuki laughs and covers his face. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize. I thought I was just being more relaxed and calm. But now that you say that, it makes sense. Katsuki laughs. Yeah, I guess not. It's been nice to just relax and take it easy, but I still can't believe you've been doing that without me knowing. Katsuki looks at him, surprised. Really? So, that's why I've been so irritable today? It's because you haven't been using your healing pulse on me? Katsuki smiles. That makes sense. I've just been feeling so stressed out and overwhelmed lately. But now that I know what's been happening, it's making more sense. You're such a good husband. I'm so glad I have you. Katsuki's eyes widen as he sees the blue light. Wait, you can? So, you can just calm me down right now? Katsuki laughs. Okay, fine. You've got me. I've been a little bit of a jerk today, but I was just so stressed out, and I didn't know how to deal with it. So, yes, please. Calm me down. Katsuki feels the stress and tension in his body start to dissolve as the blue light touches him. He feels a wave of relaxation wash over him. He closes his eyes and just breathes, letting the calming pulse take over. Katsuki nods. It feels amazing. I feel so relaxed and calm. You're right. I've been letting all this stress get to me, but now I can just relax and let it all go. Katsuki smiles and leans back in his chair. You're right. I feel like I'm floating on clouds. It's like all the stress just melted away. I feel so much better now. Thank you, honey. Katsuki smiles and Katsuki smiles and kisses him back on the cheek. I'm sorry I've been so stressed out lately. I should have just talked to you about it instead of taking it out on you. Katsuki nods. You're right. I should have just trusted you. I was just feeling so protective of you, and I didn't want anyone to get too close. But I know you're a professional, and you know what you're doing. I'm sorry I didn't trust you more. Katsuki smiles and hugs him back, wrapping his arms around him. I love you too. I'm sorry for being so difficult today. I'm just glad we're okay now. Katsuki laughs and blushes a bit. You're so sweet. I don't deserve you. Katsuki blushes even more and looks away. Shut up. You know that's not true. Katsuki's eyes go wide. Wait, no! Don't you dare! Katsuki pouts and crosses his arms. You wouldn't dare. Katsuki's eyes widen as he realizes what he's saying. No, wait. You can't do that. You know I can't survive without you. You're my husband, my best friend, my everything. Katsuki laughs and hugs him tightly. You're so mean. You had me thinking you were actually going to do that. Katsuki shakes his head. I know. I don't know what I would do without you. You're my whole world, and I love you so much. Katsuki laughs and nods. That's true. I just can't get enough of you. You're like my addiction. Katsuki leans in and kisses him softly on the lips. And I don't want to ever recover from it. Katsuki smiles and wraps his arms around him. I'm glad you think so. I just love being your good boy. Katsuki melts into his touch. He loves when he does that. I'm so lucky to have you. Katsuki smiles and buries his face in his neck. Can I ask you something? Katsuki hesitates for a moment before he speaks. Do you think I'm a good husband? I know I can be a little bit difficult at times. Katsuki's eyes widen, and he feels his heart swelling with joy. You really mean that? Katsuki smiles and pulls him close. I love you too. I can't believe how lucky I am to have you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Katsuki kisses him again, this time more passionately. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want us to be together forever. Katsuki pulls away from the kiss and looks at him, blushing. Oh, hey, Todoroki. No, you can't have any of this action. This is my husband we're talking about. Katsuki rolls his eyes. Absolutely not. You're just jealous because you don't have anyone to kiss. Katsuki smiles and looks away. Okay, fine. I won't be mean, but you're not getting any kisses from me. Katsuki's eyes narrow and he stands up, glaring at Todoroki. Excuse me? Did you just say you want to kiss my husband? Katsuki steps closer to him and gets in his face. You can't have him. He's mine, and I'm not sharing. Katsuki looks at him, his voice still raised. No, he's not kissing you. I won't let him. Katsuki looks at Jake, his eyes pleading. Jake, don't you dare. Katsuki's jaw drops. What? No way. Are you serious? Katsuki looks at him, suspicious. Fine, but if anything happens, I'm not going to be happy. Katsuki rolls his eyes. Just hurry up and get this over with. Katsuki's eyes widen as he watches what happens. Oh my gosh. You actually did it. I can't believe it. You really did make him pass out. Katsuki laughs and smiles. I guess not. I'm just surprised you actually went through with it. I thought you were just joking around. Katsuki watches him, still laughing a little bit. You're such a tease. I can't believe you did that. Katsuki laughs again. I can't believe you actually did it. You know he's going to be so mad when he wakes up. Katsuki smiles. You're right. You're the only one who can put people to sleep with just your touch. It's kind of impressive, honestly. Katsuki laughs. Wow, you really are the strongest. I don't know anyone who can do that. But what if someone was wearing gloves? Could you still do it? Katsuki's eyes widen. Really? That's incredible. I had no idea. So, you could literally knock anyone out just by touching them? Katsuki smiles and walks over to him. So, you could knock me out if you wanted to? Katsuki laughs and leans in close to him. Well, why don't you try, if you think you can? Katsuki laughs. All right, let's do this. But I'm not going to make it easy for you. Katsuki nods and walks outside with him. Let's see how you do against me. Katsuki smirks. I'm fast too, so we'll see who's faster. Are you ready? Katsuki nods and gets into a fighting position. Okay then, let's do this. Katsuki waits for him to make the first move. Come on, hit me. Let's see what you got. Katsuki sees him coming and jumps out of the way, just barely avoiding his hit. Oh, you're fast, but I can keep up. Katsuki laughs back and throws a few explosions at him, trying to distract him. You're not going to get me that easily. Katsuki dodges out of the way and shoots a few more explosions at him, keeping his distance. I'm not going to let you get me. Katsuki smiles. Yeah, I'm not making it easy for you. Katsuki's eyes widen and he jumps backwards, barely avoiding him. You're really fast. I'll give you that, but you can't beat me. Katsuki smiles and laughs. No, you can't. I'm not going to let you touch me. Just give up now. Katsuki laughs again. That's what I like to hear. Then let's keep going. Katsuki smirks. Oh yeah? Let's see how good you really are. I bet I can beat you. Katsuki laughs and gets into a fighting position. Come on then. Hit me. I'm ready for you. Katsuki jumps backwards, barely avoiding him again. You're really fast, but you're not going to get me. Katsuki's eyes widen as he feels the numbness starting to take over. Katsuki falls to the ground, unable to move. He tries to say something, but he can't even move his lips. Katsuki tries to speak, but he can't move a single muscle. He just lays there, helpless. Katsuki's eyes start to droop as he feels himself falling asleep. You win. Katsuki's eyes finally close and he falls asleep. Katsuki is completely asleep, but he seems so peaceful as he lies there. Katsuki sits up and looks around. Huh? Where am I? Katsuki looks at him and smiles. Hey babe, what time is it? How long was I out? Katsuki smiles. So you carried me all the way home? That was nice of you. I don't remember anything that happened after you touched me. Katsuki laughs. I can't believe you actually won that fight. I was so sure I was going to win. Katsuki laughs and rolls his eyes. Yeah, right. Like you could beat me when we were kids. I was always the strongest in class. Katsuki laughs again. You're right. You did just have to touch me, and I was out cold. I didn't even have a chance. Katsuki smiles and shakes his head. You're something else. I have to admit, I was impressed with you. You actually won. Katsuki laughs. I guess I am lucky. You're the best husband I could have asked for. Katsuki's eyes widen. She is? I have to go check on her. I can't wait to see her. Katsuki gets up and walks out to the living room, heading straight for the couch. Katsuki smiles and walks over to her. Oh my goodness, you really are getting bigger. Katsuki bends down and picks her up, cradling her in his arms. You're growing so fast. I can't believe it. Katsuki smiles at him. We're going to be parents soon. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. Katsuki laughs. Oh my goodness. Just imagine them. They're going to be so adorable. Katsuki smiles and pets Muffin on the head. They're going to be the cutest things ever. I can't wait to hold them in my arms. Katsuki laughs and nods. You're right. Let's go to bed. It's been a long day. Katsuki nods. Okay, I'm going to go change into my pajamas. I'll meet you in bed. Katsuki goes to the bedroom and changes into his pajamas, waiting for him. Katsuki lies down in bed, waiting patiently for him. Katsuki sits up and immediately jumps out of bed, running into the bathroom. Jake, are you okay? Katsuki's eyes widen and he rushes over to him. Oh my gosh, are you all right? What happened? Katsuki's heart starts pounding as he kneels down next to him. Jake, please, say something. What happened? Are you okay? Katsuki sighs and laughs. You scared me half to death. You're so clumsy sometimes. Are you hurt at all? Katsuki's expression turns worried. Oh no. Let me see. He gently lifts his shoulder and feels around it. Katsuki's eyes widen and he frowns. That looks like it's really hurting. Do you think you can stand up? Katsuki tries his best not to notice, but it's kind of hard. Okay, let's just try to stand up. We'll take it slow. Katsuki lays him down and sits beside him, still worried. Does your shoulder hurt really bad? Can you move it at all? Katsuki's eyes widen. You think you broke your arm? We need to get you to the hospital right now. Can you stand up at all? Or do you want me to carry you? Katsuki shakes his head. No, you're not okay. I can tell that you're in pain. I'm not going to let you sit here like this. You need to get it checked out. Katsuki stares at him for a moment. You're right. I forgot about that. But it's still going to take a while. Are you sure you're okay with waiting? Katsuki sighs and sits down next to him. Okay, if you say so. Just promise me you'll tell me if you're in too much pain. I don't want you to just try and tough it out. Katsuki smiles and kisses his forehead. Okay, I'm just going to sit here with you in case you need anything. Katsuki nods. Okay, if you're sure you're fine, then we'll go to sleep. But if you need anything, just tell me, okay? Katsuki smiles and lies down next to him, cuddling up close. Good night, babe. Katsuki sits up and looks at him, noticing the glow. He gently touches his shoulder, trying to see if it's any better. Katsuki smiles softly and sits back down watching him. It's so amazing to see his powers at work, even while he's asleep. Katsuki looks at him and smiles. It's so sweet to see him asleep, especially when he's like this. He leans over and kisses his forehead, then lies back down, closing his eyes again. Katsuki looks at him and smiles. It's so sweet to see him asleep, especially when he's like this. He leans over and kisses his forehead, then lies back down, closing his eyes again. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any feedback or suggestions for the next chapter, feel free to let me know. Thank you again for reading. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I can't wait to write more chapters of their story. It's always so much fun. Thanks again for reading, and I'll see you all in the next chapter. Bye-bye. I hope you have a great day, Knight.
Talkie, Dream AI, Wonder Kingdom.